I'm not surprised that it exploded at the end. I was figuring Kyle would make a move. He was talking about it earlier, and he just had that whole "I'm gonna do it" face on that he has. So, you know he's gonna do something.
It was a really fun mission. I knew that I'd be really good at it, trying to get people out of the circle. My strategy was to get the guys first and hope I could get the girls then, but they ended up overpowering me. In retrospect, probably should have started sooner. I was surprised that nobody took the first move, but I really wanted the immunity because I'm really not sure who the mole is at this point.
As far as the fourth mission goes, I definitely knew Kyle was going to jump on me. I mean, I was trying to hide behind Michelle, which worked for the first attack of his because he kind of hit her and then it hit me, so I was able to resist for a little bit, stall him for time, which definitely helped the girls at the end because they had to really restrain him for a long time, which was very tiring. I got a little nervous at a few times. He managed to get both other guys out, even Brock. And I know Brock's really strong. I'm probably one of the weakest. I'm probably the weakest guy here. So I was surprised that I was the last one in after those two got knocked out. And so I just tried to stay and keep my gravity low. But he's way stronger than I am. So it was definitely nerve-wracking, especially when he almost stood up. He broke free of the girls' grasp. But I was glad that they all worked together. And I mean, since Kat was one of the main, one of the people who worked to restrain him to make sure he didn't get an exemption, that kind of helps me think that maybe she could be the mole because she obviously doesn't want people to get exemptions because that, it's a lot harder for people to stay in. Someone who's good might get out because there's more people competing.
I'm surprised I stayed in, and I'm still I don't know, feeling the adrenaline rush from fighting Kyle, and I don't even remember who else the other girls with me, but it was actually really hard, just struggling to keep him down. I didn't care about the exemption because I knew I wasn't going to get everyone off of me, so I just worked hard to not get eliminated and stuff. Make sure there was only one person left.
I feel like the circle mission didn't allow enough room for the mole to do anything drastic. So it's kind of a mission that
I think everything everybody did was just
a normal reaction to
either get out of the way or trying to keep people.
Yeah.
I obviously didn't think I was going to be the last person in the circle.
I was worried that an exemption was going to get handed out. I kind of wish I might have should have been the one jumping on, trying to push people out, but I didn't think it was. I don't know. Part of me didn't think it was going to go like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought maybe people would really wait till the end.
I mean, and it was in actuality.
Yeah.
Kyle, I don't think he's the mole at all because he really wanted that exemption, and he doesn't want to get out. So I'm pretty confident that both Eric and Kyle are not moles. So I'm going to try to lean towards the girls now, and my strategy will be that, on the quizzes to say, oh, the girl, who is it a girl? Because we already have 3 guys, Abe went out, and now 2 guys I'm pretty sure aren't the mole, so.
I think Mallory might be the mole.
See, she's really quiet though.
She's always really quiet. She always liked that. Which would make her a perfect candidate.
Yeah.
To be Molly.
You picked a guy.
I know. You picked a girl.
Is coalitions mole-ish? Is that a mole thing?
Yeah.
That's a pretty mole-ish thing.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
It'd be a pretty mole-ish thing to invade one, though.
That's true. Of course there are 3 of us and we can't all 3 be the mole.
Yeah.
I mean...
2 of us are not. Even if one of us
at
is.
least,
Yeah.
I'm not convinced Kat's not the mole either.
Yeah, no, she's on my suspect list. She's on my list.
She's let's just give up on this one.
She's on my list. She's tricky.
She wants to work for NASA.
She's tricky. She's a tricky person in general.
I know, I get the feeling Mike's not the mole. I also get the feeling that Kyle is not the mole because I thought it was, if he were the mole, I thought it would be dumb for him to start the fight in the circle challenge to get that exemption because he wouldn't need an exemption if he was the mole because he's obviously going to get all the answers right. So why would he risk losing more money? He should have just stayed to get maybe $15 more. He wouldn't have been the one to start it if he were the mole. So I don't think he is.
All but convinced that Kyle's definitely not the mole because of what he did. And basically my only suspicions now are between, my main one is Kat, Mike a little bit less so, and even less so than is Brock, but I'm still working on the Brock theory. I'm not really sure if that's going to go anywhere. But this quiz will definitely be interesting, and I'm hoping I move on.
You ready to see Eric go down with lining up with Michelle?
Wait, what?
I don't know. I feel like Eric and Michelle are like
Oh yeah,
coalitioning.
she's lashed on him now for sure.
And like Abe went down with her.
I know. So maybe
We'll
she's
see.
a little bit.
We do trust each other.
trust
I
each
trust
other.
her.
I
Well,
trust-
maybe
I-
I'm
I
stubbing
trust
my toe
Omar
right
exclusively now. Not exclusive, but I
now. We're in a coalition.
yeah, we got this.
One. I'm looking at Brock, Kyle, and possibly Kat, possibly Michelle.
Suspect Mallory, but like I don't really have a firm basis on why. I mean, she just seems really quiet, and she doesn't talk to people when everyone else is like talking about what has happened. And she did take a really long time to riddle, finding the riddle. She like was the last one, and we never got one back. It took her a really long time, so I started to suspect her.
She just seems suspicious. I don't know, something about her.
It's possible that Rachel is the mole, but
Yeah,
I
like
find it
anything's a
highly
possibility.
unlikely.
Anything is a possibility at this point. I mean, obviously, I'm not ruling out anybody, but
I feel
he's
like
not on my like
I've
top
worked
3
with
list
you
or anything.
on just a couple of challenges, and I feel very confident
Yeah.
that, you know, we're striving for the same goals.
Right.
And I hope to see you in the final 3.